Welcome back to Ask the Lender. How do you help clients determine whether they should be renting for another year or moving forward on purchasing a home?
The cost of waiting. I think this is a great one because with all the noise that's out there in the market today, you just never know. Does it make sense? The numbers will tell us quickly if it makes sense or not. And in this case, what this does is we go and we plug in all those numbers that you saw on that total cost analysis, which is broken on down here. So you can see how all the numbers are built. They're all right there. And then it's really simple graph. So we use appreciation at 4%. That's been historic for the last 25 plus years. It'll maintain that. We might be in a little downturn, if you will, right now. Homes are always going to appreciate. They always have. And 4% has been that number. So we're looking at 4%. We even look at the cumulative monthly payment difference, and we even put in the cost of refinancing. So we're accounting for everything when we look at this. So if we wait a year, there's a benefit if we buy today of just over $11,000. So that can answer that question. Now, sometimes when I've run this, has that been the opposite? Sure, absolutely it has. You bet it has. But right now in the market that we're in, for sure, most of the time, it is definitely a positive thing to take a look at that. Even here on the appreciation factor, you can see over time, right, at that 4%, just in that first year, we're appreciating up to approximately $15,000. The difference in payment, yeah, not much of a difference at all. So again, the big number, there's a benefit if we buy today of over $11,000 to do that.
And then you're also starting your equity investment, and you're actually being able to build your equity over that year as well.
Absolutely. And that's why the 11.5 is there, is because that is based on that appreciation equity factor for sure. Because if we wait that year, we don't get to that. Yep. Absolutely. 100%. So that scenario takes everything into consideration, which is really good. And it gives you a simple look at it to be able to evaluate, does it make sense to buy now or not? Great question, and should be asked every single time. The last here is we look at buy versus rent, which kind of goes into that cost of waiting bucket as well. And does it make sense to do that? Again, we're looking at a net gain of this is a 9-year period, right? There's definitely a difference in renting for sure. But as it was illustrated in the cost of waiting, and being illustrated here, get the opportunity to take advantage of that appreciation factor, the amortization that causes that equity position. And we can take all that again, build out a purchase analysis for each individual client after we have our dreams and goals call on that very first opening opportunity to make sure that we are going to align correctly with what a client's dreams and goals are as we go through the process.
Got to make sure everybody's on the same page.
100%. Absolutely. It's tough to play a game when the playbook isn't the same.
Yep.
Fully agree. That's what we'll do. And we'll make sure that they have all the opportunity to ask as in-depth questions as they want to make sure that they understand the complete finance opportunity and what that looks like. For sure.
Yeah, that's awesome to be able to have all the charts just laid out and the financial discussions ahead of time to make sure everybody knows what the plan is, what they're able to afford, and then go be able to confidently look at homes that they want to get interested in and be able to get excited is an amazing starting place.
Yes, sir. Yep, absolutely. And then when they get with you to go out and look at properties, they go out with all the confidence in the world.
Very helpful.
We've already been through the underwriting process, so they don't have to be concerned, gosh, I sure hope we can get a loan because I'd love to buy this house. Now we've moved them to, man, I love this house. We're going to be able to buy this house.
Yeah, totally with this process, being able to get underwritten ahead of time and not just the cursory pre-approval is very helpful and adds that extra level of confidence.
Absolutely. 100%.
Thanks, Craig, for joining me on this series and sharing how clients can determine if they're ready to buy a home. Looking forward to sharing more to help future home buyers start their home buying journey with confidence. If you're looking to start your real estate journey, reach out and let's make your dream home a reality.